In today's video, we are continuing our Origin Financial tutorial series, and this time, we are going to walk you through on how to file your taxes using Origin. Now, if you are new here or haven't seen our previous video yet, we already covered how to use Origin Financial, so make sure to check that out first to get a full understanding of the platform. And before we dive in, do not forget to use our affiliate link in the description below to get started with Origin today. It really helps support the channel and lets us keep making helpful tutorials like this one. So let's begin. Now, in the left side area of the dashboard, I want you to scroll down until you find the tax section. The tax keeps your taxes organized. Okay, so you can have an expert assistance around at this price. But if you want a free filing, you can do that. Start filing, click continue to April. Now, if you are new here, April Tax is the tax filing service integrated inside Origin. Origin partners with April to handle tax filing. So whenever you enter the tax section, you're actually using April's system inside Origin. A new April profile or account is required for you to create when you start filing. Remember to create a unique password. It is important because you'll be using it every time you log into April, so make sure it's something secure but still easy for you to remember and click the confirm button. Now you will be forwarded in this section. You will notice that there are tools on the top corner. We will deal with that later, but there are steps 1 to 3 that we need to accomplish. Origin make things super easy for you by pre-filling your personal information. So what you want to do here is simply review everything and make sure it's correct. And then once you've done that, click the continue button and we will go to the step 2. You need to provide all the information that is being asked here. You need to enter your date of birth. Make sure this is accurate since it's important for identity verification and tax records. And then your occupation. It helps tailor your tax profile and may impact certain deductions or filing requirements. And of course, the most important part is you need to make sure that you are in the right tax. Selecting the correct tax sets the tax rules and rates can vary depending on location. And click the continue button. We are now in the step 3. All right, now we are on the final step, which is we need to enter the current mailing address. If you live in an apartment, condo, or unit, go ahead and add your apartment number. This part is optional, but important for accuracy. Make sure all the details are correct and up to date since this information may be used for official documents and correspondence. And once everything looks good, now you're ready to move on and complete the process. Okay, so at this point, Origin Financial will start asking some of the information about your household. Make sure all your personal details are accurate and up to date. It's important because it helps ensure everything is filed correctly from the start. Next is about the income, where you'll report all of the earnings you've made throughout the year. And then there is going to be the credits and deductions. This part is key because it can help reduce how much tax you owe or even increase your refund. And finally, we wrap things up with the final preparations where Origin Financial review everything to make sure it's accurate and ready for submission and click the continue button. Now we move on to one of the most important parts of filing your taxes, and that is telling the platform more about yourself. Now these questions might seem simple, but they play a big role. They help the system identify potential tax credits, deductions, and ultimately find the fastest path to your refund. So let's break it down. So the next is if you have dependents, you can do that. If you don't have it, click no. And if you have dependents, it will ask you who qualifies as dependent. All right. So I'll leave that choice to you. But for now, I'm going to choose the no. So it's a lot easier for me to move forward. So if you are filing next year or for this year, okay, you will see options like single, married filing jointly, married filing separately. So if you're married, choosing between jointly or separately can affect how much tax you pay or how much refund you get. So it's worth considering carefully. All right, if you are unsure which one to pick, don't stress. The platform usually guides to help you decide based on your situation. Okay? So click the plus button for now. So let's do that for now. Okay? I'm going to click the single, click the continue button, and then we have it here. Okay, so after that is answering some IRS related questions to confirm your identity and determine your eligibility for certain benefits. Number one is the Social Security number. The IRS uses your SSN to verify who you are and to match your tax records correctly. Now, you might be wondering, can you use an I-10 instead of an SSN? Yes. If you don't have an SSN, you can use an I-10. Just make sure it's valid and correctly entered. Now, if you are legally blind, you can answer yes or no, or you are permanently disabled, and all of these information. Now, if you don't have all of this information ready yet, don't worry, okay? Instead of you clicking the continue button, you can simply click the tax home section at the top corner, gather all your required documents first, and then come back to resume or continue your filing. Remember, filing taxes is not something you should rush. It requires careful planning and accurate information to avoid mistakes. Take your time, double check everything, and make sure all your details are correct before moving forward. You can also click the contact support section here. It will give you a chat box wherein if you have any questions about how to file your taxes correctly on Origin Financial, you can do so. They'll be more than glad to give you more information about it. But we are going to explore more sections on the top corner. And we begin with the tax home. This is essentially your central hub for all things tax related. Of course, you can see the overview of your tax obligations once you've done filing all of the information details here. So this is going to be your mini dashboard for managing and monitoring your taxes in one place. The document manager, however, is a secure space where all your important financial and tax documents are stored. So you can upload, organize, and retrieve documents like W-2s, 1099s, receipts, invoices, and statements. For example, if you want to add a document here, you can do it. For example, I have uploaded my own file. Click the continue next, okay? And then the three dots icon here gives you more options if you want to preview, rename, edit the document type. Is it going to be like a W-2, 1099, NEC, miscellaneous? It's up to you, and then click the save button. So you have all these options under your disposal. If you want to edit the tax here, you can do it. And if you want to delete that specific file, you can do that as well. If you want to connect the tax platform, you can do so by selecting all of these tax platforms like TurboTax, H&R Block, Free Tax USA, TaxAct, Jackson Hewitt, TaxSlayer, and Liberty Tax. I don't have any platform here, so if you have, choose the option. All right, we're gonna exit to tax filing, and then you have the settings wherein it gives you more control to customize your account preferences. Okay, so think of this as your control center to manage how the app works for you. Now, filing your taxes for free sounds great, but let's be honest, it can take forever. And if you don't have the time or the patience to deal with it, there is a smarter way. That's where the expert assistance from April Tax comes in for just $189. If you want to upgrade, you will get all of these options for you. Okay? A certified final review of your return by April Tax expert before you submit. Review a qualified enrolled by agent or CPA so you know everything is accurate. And the best part is you can skip the stress, save time, and file with confidence. All I have to do is click the confirm and continue to April. And with that being said, all right, that wraps up our tutorial on how to file your taxes using Origin. I hope you find this step-by-step guide helpful and makes your tax season a little less stressful. And if you are ready to get started with Origin Financial, do not forget to use our affiliate link in the video description below to sign up and take advantage of everything Origin has to offer. If you have any suggestions or questions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.